We'll fucking do it. Let's go.
Okay, there you go. I got that bit in the intro as well. Hello. Danny Lim. This is a deep dive with Mr. Danny Lim. Danny, how are you? How are you doing today?
Can I just call you Jack here, or do I have to call you Jaws?
What's your
YouTube title? Like what? No, I mean, what's your YouTube like handle? Is it just Jaws?
It's just Jaws.
Jaws
Yeah,
cast?
just
No cast?
No cast, no. Well, my YouTube is like youtube.com/ because they have an @ system now. So it's like / @Jaws cast because someone took Jaws. But my YouTube name is just Jaws, yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Hi. Hello,
Hi.
YouTube. I think this is my first time being on a YouTube not Overwatch League related.
Okay, that's false.
Actually no.
No, you've definitely been on stuff before because you used to film a lot of K-pop stuff before like Overwatch League and shit, right?
That's true. But that was so long ago, dude. I don't even remember. I'm so old now.
So okay, you're not.
But anyways, yeah, it's an honor to be on.
That's great.
Jack, your YouTube, and I'm calling it. This year is gonna be a big year for your YouTube. You're gonna hit at least 100K subscribers.
Ooh, 100K. Well, I'm sitting at 1,600 now, so you know,
easy,
close,
easy. In a couple months, you'll get there.
I want to talk about your early YouTube stuff because that shit's really interesting to me because my girlfriend loves BTS and I told her, oh, one of my friends filmed BTS at one point and I showed her the video that you showed me. And I was like, look, it's him. He was that close. And she was like, what the fuck? Like, holy shit. Like, how did you get into that? Like, recording K-pop content around LA?
I think that video is one of my favorite ones from like, because I used to work at a Korean like media company called Mnet.
Yeah.
They had a separate like an American branch here. It was in Culver City. So after I graduated college, I started working there, and then I moved my way up to becoming a producer. So me and a couple other guys, we did like semi-reality shows whenever K-pop groups came over to the States to do concerts. So like we'll follow them around and like give them like quote unquote missions, and we just like film them. And
okay.
I think that video was it was way before BTS got big. It was like right after they debuted, when they like had their first single. So yeah. And then, no, you know what? No, I knew that BTS was gonna blow up.
You knew that? Well, you just have a sixth sense for knowing people are gonna blow up.
No, I'm just saying it because I love BTS. Yes, Army. Yeah.
That's crazy that you like, because they're the biggest boy band in the world right now, right? Or biggest group, I should say. Well, they've actually split up and now they're going to the military to do Korean military service, which is disappointing a lot of fans, I would imagine, but it's kind of mad. Did you do any other famous groups while you were there, Mnet?
Oh, yeah, I did. We did a lot. And even before Overwatch League, after I left the company, I did a lot of like K-pop hosting gigs.
Okay.
Like translating / hosting like concerts and stuff. So I did like Red Velvet.
Oh
Got
shit.
7. Who are like some big names? I don't know. I did a whole bunch of groups. Card.
Okay.
They're pretty big. Yeah.
Yeah, Red Velvet's pretty big. Right.
Red Velvet's they're big.
Pretty decent. I saw, this was a long time ago. I remember seeing on your Instagram story and you were like, I think you were at a concert backstage or like you're working it or something and you were like, holy shit, I'm behind Jennie from Blackpink. And I was like, holy shit, Danny. That goes kind of hard. What event was that?
I think it was Head in the Cloud. Do you know that event?
Oh yeah. Head in the Clouds. Yeah.
And then I was working with a team for like Rich Brian, and then concert day. They were like, hey, like just watch the concert. Like we don't need you. So I was like, okay. And then I was like backstage with like a couple other friends, and then I was just like, I was vibing. I saw this girl in front of me. She seemed Korean. She looked kind of cute. So I was like, oh, who is this girl? And it was Jennie. I was like, oh, what?
Oh fuck! Fuck!
That was pretty cool.
Look, you should have, talked to her, maybe marry her, propose to her on the spot.
I should have.
Because then you could be a millionaire, stay at home dad.
The thing was, I think there were like, she was like two other guys, or like there was a group of people, and imagine me going up to her awkwardly and be like, "Hi, Jenny."
You'd be
like,
instantly tackled by her bodyguards.
Yeah, I was like,
every bone in your body broken.
Hello.
How often do you do those kind of gigs? Do you do like every year? Like because Head in the Clouds is like every year, right?
Yeah, no, that was for like a content shoot.
Oh, right, okay.
Help. So I was like on site translating for Rich Brian and for the Korean producers. So that was just like a one-time thing. But yeah, I mean, before COVID, like off season was like my time to do like more K-pop related stuff, and then like COVID hit, then nothing was going on because no one, like, Korean artists couldn't come to the U.S. And then now that COVID is getting better, the world seems to be doing a lot better than like a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'll jump back into it.
Is that something you want to do in the future as well? Like, would you ever see yourself being like a producer or anything for those kind of events, and like with the Korean media and connecting them with like Western audiences and stuff? Not at all.
No.
Why is that?
I don't know. It's, how do I say this? It's so like, I think working with like Korean companies or like Korean people is a lot different from like working with non-Koreans or American people.
Yeah.
In general, and I feel more comfortable here, and working, like, I love K-pop, and I love working in K-pop like related stuff as well, but I don't think I could see myself at becoming a producer. It's too much work, man.
You see,
like my life motto isn't like, oh, let's get rich, let's make a lot of money. I just want to be comfortable. I don't want to stress. I just want to vibe. I just want to like play easy mobile games and watch you guys mauled on Overwatch on Twitch. That's what I want to do.
You just want to play Genshin and watch people mauled, and then be chill.
Hey, I don't say Genshin.
I mean, like, look, the amount I've seen you spend on Genshin, or like seen you play Genshin, is crazy. For the people that don't know out there, Danny Lim, a little bit addicted to Genshin Impact. Tower of Fantasy.
I am a big gacha gamer. Yes, I play a lot of gacha games. I started playing when, like, do you know Puzzles and Dragon? I think it was called, like, that used to be like the biggest mobile game, probably in like, what was it, like 2012, 13, 14. That's when I started getting into like gacha games, like about like 8 years ago. And like, yeah, Genshin is a good game. Overwatch is a good game, but honestly, I'm gonna be honest. Right now, I would rather watch Overwatch, like you or like Custa or Johnny play Overwatch on Twitch, while I play something else. Like, I think that's more fun.
Fair. No, that's pretty fair. That you don't get the stresses of like rank.
Yeah.
And, you just,
and honestly, I think working at Overwatch League sort of was a disfavor in regards to like me playing Overwatch, because after like 4 or 5 years of working at Overwatch League and seeing the pros and like seeing you guys play and talk about it, I think like mentally, like, I should be at least plat or diamond. Like, I understand the game a lot more, because all we do is literally watch the games and we talk about the games, right? And like, how the pro players are playing the game. So like, whenever I log into the game, like, I'm like, okay, this is what I should do, but it never happens this way. It never plays out that way, because it's two main reasons. One, because of my boomer hands. Number two, teammates. Usually it's my boomer hands.
Right.
And I get frustrated because my hands can't follow my brain anymore. And I'm just like, why can't I do this? And I'm just like, yeah, no, I don't, yeah.
Well, you just got to practice at the end of the day. You can blame boomer hands and teammates all you want. It's the hours that you put in.
Yeah.
I'd argue,
I'm not blaming teammates. Like I said, it's usually my boomer hands.
Boomer hands.
It's usually my boomer hands.
I mean, that's fine. Like you said, it's way more chill. I definitely vibe with that. Like, just not being like giga rich or anything, just like a comfortable amount of money, just chilling, and just like no stressing, that kind of thing. Esports is up and down. You could say that. You could say esports is like the perfect mix, right? Because it's like, well, you get the off season off, and then you get to work during the season. Money's like pretty good, you know, like depending, obviously. But
I don't know if it's good, but
I mean, yeah, it's not as good as like, okay, so if you're like a CEO of a company, yeah, sure, like it depends what esport and game you work in, of course, as well.
We get by.
Exactly. We get by. It's all good.
Yeah, we can pay rent. We can buy
What is something
food.
you would want to do if you weren't in esports then? Have you ever thought about that? Or like,
I've been thinking about. Oh shit, dude! Sorry. Holy shit! What the fuck was that? Why did I have an alarm at 9:45?
Maybe.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Probably this. Yes, because this was very important. I don't wanna oversleep. Not. Not esports.
Yeah.
Honestly, like I never wanted to be in esports from the get-go. To be honest, like, I just sort of worked out this way, and I'm like very thankful that it did. But if it wasn't esports, I don't know. I don't really plan stuff. That's probably not good.
That sounds like everybody in esports though. No,
I just kind of go along, Yeah, go with the flow, wherever life takes me. But not esports. I kind of want to learn cooking. I want to
Okay.
Save up and start a restaurant. That sounds
Oh shit, okay. I mean, that's sick. No, that's a good dream to have. Lofty aspirations, but
Josh, we could do it together. Me and you, we'll open a tteokbokki restaurant.
Okay.
In Koreatown.
In K-Town? I do love tteokbokki. The problem is I can't cook. So
it's fine. We'll hire someone.
Okay, we'll just manage it and then we'll hire people. Okay, that is infinitely better than me trying to cook because there's just no fucking way.
We'll bring someone from Korea.
Okay.
Like a very famous tteokbokki, street tteokbokki. I don't know.
Okay.
Like, lady.
I like that.
Bring her to the U.S. Yeah, and she could be a cook and she could teach us. And we'll run the tteokbokki restaurant.
We'll run the restaurant, make millions. We'll be the first only tteokbokki restaurant. Well, actually, that's a lie.
Only tteokbokki. Nothing. No. We're not telling
just
anything else.
Tteokbokki,
just only tteokbokki. We like specialize in tteokbokki.
That might slap. If we make it Instagrammable food, that might go crazy.
Yeah.
Just make it like every Korean restaurant ever in Seoul. Just make everything Instagrammable.
Right.
And it would go hard. I did see a tteokbokki restaurant in K-Town called Jaws Tteokbokki.
It is. I think that's a chain restaurant. And it used to be very popular in Korea, and it recently came into the US. I think. Yeah, it's called Jaws. Yeah, Jaws. It's your tteokbokki. You should try it. I heard that it's super spicy though. It's like one of the most spiciest tteokbokkis out there.
I'm like kind of okay with spice, but not like, dude. I'm not fucking going like. You know the instant ramen that's like black packet, like fucking blow your fucking socks out 2x, 4x, 8x volcano. I can't do that. Like fuck that, bro.
I can't.
I'll have half the sauce maybe, but fuck that.
I can't do it either. So people are surprised that like I'm not. I could take spice a little bit, but like I'm not that good. And the people are surprised. We're like, aren't you Korean? Aren't you supposed to be good at eating spicy food? I'm like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, but no. I mean, just because you're Korean doesn't mean you can handle the spice, you know.
True.
Also, I don't like dying when I eat food. Like, I prefer to like enjoy the taste rather than the taste of like my tongue swelling in my fucking mouth. You know.
I'm more of a sweets kind of guy, like sugar guy.
Okay.
I have sugar problems, you know.
Sugar problems. Okay, describe your sugar problems. Do you eat too much candy?
Oh,
too many sweets?
A lot of sweets and a lot of chocolate. Yeah, I'm probably sure I have diabetes. I'm looking at my candy wrappers right now.
Genshin Impact gamer moment. Just only eats fucking sweets, candy, fucking chocolate and shit while playing Genshin Impact. No life in it. Is that contributed to your fucking mass monster physique?
Mass monster? Dude, it's not even that. Oh, dude. I mean, I did get a lot bigger because this off season, like as soon as season started, after our grand finals, I went to Japan, like straight to Japan.
Oh yeah, I
And I
remember
stayed
that.
there for like 7, 8 days, and then I went to Korea. Stayed in Korea for what, 5 weeks, a little over a month,
Yeah, we met
and
there.
then I came back. Yeah,
Our
we met there in
trips
Korea, right?
overlapped. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, yeah,
it was a good time.
awesome. But uh, from Japan and to Korea, I don't think there was a single day that I didn't drink. So for about 6 weeks straight, I've been drinking constantly. And then
Oh
when I
my
get back,
god.
when I got back, I realized that I put on some weight, and I never really weighed myself. And then I was like, you know what? I want to see how heavy I am now. I gained 16 pounds in
16
6 weeks.
pounds.
16 pounds in 6 weeks. And it wasn't even like
Holy
bulk. Like people
shit.
say, oh, you bulked up. It wasn't even bulk. It was just like all
It's just
alcohol. So I just
liquid.
had a big, yeah, I looked like Roadhog.
You just a big
Literally, I
gut.
looked like Roadhog. Like I couldn't fit into my jeans. All I could wear were like my sweats. Like
Oh
I
my
my
god.
my belly was like this big. And I was like, oh wow, like how did I not notice this? So like for the past month, it's been a month since I got back to the US. I've been just literally working out every day, just eating chicken breast and salad.
Chicken, broccoli, rice, chicken breast.
Yeah,
Broccoli, rice, chicken breast.
yeah, and
That's
then
not
and doing
bad.
cardio, and I
Yeah.
hate doing cardio. And like so, I'm still losing that 16 pounds. I'm close to being back, but
Okay.
oh my god, dude,
I can't imagine
never
drinking
again.
16. Dude, that many days in a fucking row. I don't drink that much anymore at all. Like, I drank a little bit when I
Me
was in
neither.
Korea, but like, I didn't really drink much at home. Every now and then, like, when I was in my old apartment, whether this was because I lived next to Matt or not, I'd have a glass of wine every now and then, you know. But I don't really drink. Like, I don't really go out like a crazy amount or anything.
No, dude, me neither. Like when I'm here, I rarely go out. I'm usually at home, and I usually all I do is just work out and then come home, play Genshin, watch you guys mauled over Overwatch, and then go to sleep. That's my routine. But then this off season, I went to Korea, and then like so it's been like 5 or 6 years since I've been to Korea. So like I was catching up with my friends. So like I was meeting someone every day, and I was just
Yeah.
drinking every day, and it just got out of hand. And I was like, wow.
Yeah. The thing is, when you go on holiday, you're like, okay, fuck it, right? I'm just,
Yeah.
I don't really do this shit at home. And then friends appear out of nowhere and hand you 7 drinks. And you're like, well,
Yeah.
I'm fucked. There's not much I can do here. And then you return, like you said, like a 40-year-old, well, like a middle-aged British man from Yorkshire, just giant beer gut.
Yeah.
Like,
And dude, it's so hard to like lose weight when you're over 30. Oh my god, it just doesn't leave your body anymore.
but you turn that into pure fucking muscle, no? You just, like you said, you do cardio and then you start lifting again.
I did. I started lifting again, and you know, I'm like starting to count more like not calories but like protein intake as well. I never used
Oh,
to do
right,
that.
okay.
I used to just like eat whatever.
Yeah.
But like now I'm just like kind of mentally checking like, oh, how much protein did I take
Right.
today? Yeah.
It feels like when you reach a certain size, though, you're like, well, now I'm going to start
Yeah. Yeah.
tracking things. Like for
Yeah.
me, people that have played WoW, I look like a withered. I'm a little bit of a skinny guy, you know. I used to work out a little bit. I've still got a
You're
little
not
bit of
that
muscle.
skinny. You look good.
No, yeah, I'm not like super skinny. I'm not like gamer skinny, but like I was definitely bigger when I started working out. When I was in Ukraine, actually, weirdly enough, I was like looking through photos because I lived in Ukraine for a little while, and I went to the gym with Trid, and I'm like, God damn, I was like way bigger back then. It's because we were like going to the gym like every other day and shit. And now and like eating good food because it was super cheap over there. And now I'm like, fuck, man, I just don't work out. I don't want to pay for the gym, dude. Like, there's no gym in my apartment complex. Like, yeah, fuck that. Like, all I want to do is stream and make videos. It's so bad. It's so bad. I really should start working out, at least like bedroom kind of workouts and
Yeah.
shit. But
Just,
man,
I
I
mean, do
respect the
some sort of
motivation.
exercise. Yo, you should start golfing. I started
Golfing.
learning golf. Yeah. Probably like a couple of weeks ago. It's pretty fun.
Oh yeah.
And there's a
Good way to
good
burn a few
golf
calories, I suppose.
range near you, I think.
Oh really? Oh
Yeah.
no, yeah, I think I know which one you're talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah, the one on the hill.
Like everyone, like probably like 90% of Koreans who live in LA and K-Town probably go to your
Oh
area.
really?
Yeah, because that's the closest one.
Oh, I suppose it would be, yeah. We did go Top Golf a few weeks ago.
Oh, you guys did?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you, Costa, and
Me,
and
Custer,
Johnny, right?
Johnny, and Avril as well, because Avril was over here. Because that was just after grand finals.
Yeah, no, I remember that. I think Johnny or someone asked me if I wanted to come out, but I was busy packing, so I didn't leave.
Yeah,
I didn't go. I mean,
Dude, I've got this fucking weird shot. Scott has done it before. Johnny's got the fucking white gloves and shit. He fucking golfs all the time. Rich, bougie motherfucker. And then I'm just there. Dude, I love mini golf. Fucking love that shit. I can't do real golf. I'm like fucking like contorted. I look like the fucking human centipede, like contorted human being, and I'm trying to fucking hit. Dude, it didn't work out at all.
Yeah, I know, dude. Golf is hard.
It's like getting that technique down. They were kind of trying to like tell me how to do it. I'm like, dude, I'm just gonna fucking smack it as hard as I can. Fuck it, dude. Got an okay score.
When you're talking about Johnny, I just like totally, completely like imagined him in my head. It's just
dude,
like, oh shit,
you can imagine Johnny in that shit, right? Like the corduroys and the fucking golf shoes and shit with the white gloves. I don't know. Maybe it's because he's fucking tall. I don't know what it is, but I can just imagine him in that get up.
Yeah. I bet he has his own golfing clubs already. His whole bag.
I wouldn't be surprised. I'm tempted to message him now and be like, do you have your own golf bag and shit? Like, what clubs you go to, Johnny? Like, what memberships you got? You know what I'm saying? Like, no, it wouldn't surprise me. Josh's sideshow. Josh is into badminton as well now. Like, I feel like all of
badminton.
I feel like all of our friends are getting into like sports. Yeah, Johnny's into golf. You're getting into golf and badminton.
We're at that age, man.
Oh, God. Do I have to pick a sport now?
You have to pick a sport. Either golf, badminton is really hard. That's a lot of exercise. It's a lot of cardio.
Running around and shit. Yeah.
Golfing is chill, man. You just walk around.
Yeah. Jump in a golf cart.
You swing once, you go, okay, and just go to the next one.
Okay. Yeah, badminton and tennis and shit are really hard. Did you do anything like that in school? Because you grew up here, right? You
did.
Grew up in LA.
Yeah. I went to Diamond Bar High School. I was JV #1. I played tennis.
Oh, okay. You didn't really want to continue doing tennis then? I always liked tennis. I was pretty shit at it. As with every child in school, you just kind of hit the ball and hope for the best.
Our school tennis team was really good, but yeah, I don't like playing tennis. I played it because my mom made me play.
Oh, okay. Did your mom make you play an instrument too?
Oh yeah, typical Asian parent, you know, make your kid play everything and do everything.
What instrument did you play?
I played clarinet. Clarinet I was pretty good at.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
Clarinet. I went to All Southern, All State. That was in middle school though. So like All State is like, there's a couple. They pick couple like students each state. So all 50 states of the United States, and they make an orchestra at the end.
Oh wow!
I did that. Awesome. All Southern is Southern California only, and then I play clarinet. First chair.
You can pick up one now.
I think I still have mine. Probably in the closet. I don't take care of it. It's probably cracked. But yeah.
The same with me with my guitar. My mum was like, "You want to pick up an instrument?
Ooh,
that'd be kind of fun."
Yo, I want to learn guitar, man.
I was like, okay. Some of my friends play guitar, and like two of my friends in school, one of them now is like a really good photographer. The other one I don't know. The other guy was named Tom. The other guy name was Josh. And the Tom, my friend that was called Tom, he was one of those prodigy kids where you were like, holy shit, like you can play ridiculous shit at age like 14.
Was he like one of those guys who like guitarists who like uses their like teeth to play?
He wasn't one of those guys. I've never seen someone play with their teeth.
No, I've seen. I think I saw a YouTube video. I thought that was really cool. And like, I want to learn. Dude, I want to learn guitar because I just recently finished an anime.
Okay.
Called Bochi. I think it's Bochi the Rock. Bochi the. Here, give me 1 second. Yeah, it's this. Here, I'm gonna send you this. This is it's an anime called Bochi the Rock. And it's like the so the main protagonist or the main character is like she's she's really good at guitar, and she joins like a school band. But
Oh,
this
okay.
very good anime, and like after watching that, I was like, yo, I want to learn how to play the guitar. That's kind of cool.
That shit's hard, man. That shit's
It is.
fucking hard. I don't know if I just didn't pay attention, but I'm like, I was kind of bad. I did lessons, but I could play Smoke
Maybe
on
you
the
could
Water.
teach me. Ooh.
Hell no. Hell no.
I know the C chord
Oh yeah?
and the D chord.
Okay.
The G. This is G. Is this G?
You're asking me like I know. I have no clue.
Oh really? Wait,
Yeah.
you said that you play guitar.
Yeah, like a little bit, not like to the point where I was learning every chord and that I can remember. Dude, this was like fucking 15 years ago. There's no shot I can pick up a guitar now and play.
No, I'm pretty sure like muscle memory, bro. I think if someone gave you a guitar, you're probably your fingers will remember.
Maybe. Next time around a guitar, I'll film it and send it to you. And
Okay.
show how good I am. I'll be sick.
Yeah, you could teach me.
There you
I'm
go.
gonna learn how to play the guitar.
Did I want to stick on the school line real quick. Did you go to university as well in California?
I did. No, not in California. I went to school in Boston.
Oh, okay. What did you study?
I went to Boston University. I majored in film production, film and TV production. Yeah.
Quite applicable then to kind of what you went into after that, right?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Did I enjoy it? I think because I was trying to look for a major that was the easiest.
Right. Okay.
So I went to Boston University as a business major, and then after like a year, that was like my first time ever getting a C and D in my final like score like grade, and I was like close to failing every class.
Ooh.
And I was like, okay, this is bad. So I was like, I need to change my major. And then I was like, oh, like film seemed interesting. But then the minimum GPA requirement for you to like transfer over to a different school or a different major was like 3.0, and I was like 2.8 at that time after my freshman year. So like I stayed like during my first summer. I took like 3 or 4 classes during the summer, like really like super easy stuff, so I could just boost up my GPA. It was like algebra 1, and I was like taking Spanish 1.
Oh hell yeah!
And I was like, yeah, and so I like got it up, and then I changed over to film. It was fun. I think it was a lot easier because even though you did something wrong, like we didn't have to take tests. It was like, oh, you make a film. Like I remember like one of our like finals for like I don't know, probably like my sophomore year was like you have to make like a 10-minute movie short film.
Oh right.
And then like I remember like one scene I like fucked it up really bad because I like overlit everything. It was like white. So like I kind of like bombed that test, but then I wrote an essay or like I wanted to like boost up my grades. So I was like, hey professor, like everything was overlit because I was trying to convey this emotion, blah 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 blah.
Oh,
I wrote like
I see.
4 or 5 page essay. I sent it over, and he was like, "All right, I'll give you an A." So like,
what the fuck? That's sick. Okay, kind of scammed them, but
if you were if you were good at bullshitting, I think for my school film major, it was really easy. And it was I mean,
dude, I wish I could get away with bullshit when I did my degree, because like it's either.
What did you major in?
Games programming.
Oh,
so it was like
what?
Yeah, so it was like you fail if your shit does not run, and you're like,
you can't
bullshit that. You can like ham fist code, but you you can't bullshit. It's fucking crazy. I mean, but film,
you're making games?
Good. Yeah, like, yeah, they weren't good. I programmed on we had the dev consoles for the PS3. And we also did GBA, like Game Boy Advance stuff. And we did for GBA, we made games for GBA, which was really fun. I've still probably got mine somewhere. That runs. It might run on an emulator still. I don't know. Maybe not. Code tends to just fuck up after a while for a weird reason. I don't know why. Like if the GBA emulator is like too up to date, like it will just get fucked. But and then we did assembly, which is like one above machine code, which is like really hard to program. Fuck that. Fuck assembly. I passed that bit, but it was hard. It was like it was difficult. Cool. Yeah, because like
games. Holy shit.
Yeah. PS3 was a joke though. I don't think I've told this story before, but they got the dev kits a few years before we had them. And every single year, the students were basically compiling a fucking document to give to the next years to tell people how to run games and like how to program things. Because
So like you guys are making your like own your cheats.
Yeah, seriously.
To, like pass on to that's
Sony
nice.
gave us a documentation like on a PC. They gave us I forgot what file type it was, but it was documentation that you could kind of search through, but like it was all like language that you just didn't really understand, and like so like every single year the programs and the shit people got to run was better and better and better. I remember 2 years before our year, they got the PS3 running and like in dev mode, and they were like, yep, that's a pass for everybody because no one's fucking done that before, and like basic code compiling. And then by the time it got to our year, we used the inbuilt duck 3D model, and you could like we used the controllers to spin it and like change it and like copy it and shit. And yeah, we had to like make a design. We had to like design a whole project around that. Some people did like, how many polygons can you fit on a screen at once before the fucking PS3 explodes? And shit like that. I did.
Do you think that tradition is still going? Because if it's still going now, they probably make an actual game.
Probably not, because they probably have PS4 dev kits.
That's true.
Yeah.
Or PS5.
No. Or PS5. Yeah, maybe if they're like super in bed with Sony. Because I know Xbox were also like, here's fucking Xbox 360 dev kits. Everybody was like, nah. We use the PS3 ones. They're already fucking here, and we have documentation and shit. But they look nothing like PS3s. They're like giant silver boxes.
Yeah. Oh. Dev boxes?
Cool. What are they're like if you Google like a PS3 dev kit or like PS3 dev kit.
Oh. What is this?
Was it PS4? Sorry, it was PS4. It was a PS4 dev kit.
PS4. Okay, no, it's not even PS3.
It wasn't PS3. It was a PS4 dev system. And it was like a silver box.
Like a box. Yeah. Oh,
yeah.
what?
You see it? Yeah. It's like a silver plate on the front.
Yeah.
3 USBs, 3 little buttons in the middle.
Yeah, and then 3 buttons. What is this?
Yeah.
So this is what like PlayStation like developers, like game developers use?
Yeah, pretty much.
What?
There's a few different I've never seen some of these ones before, but like the third one on Google Images is the one we used. It was like a silver plate. The front was silver plated.
That's dope.
Yeah, it was cool.
So cool.
I did kind of enjoy it, but I wasn't very good at
PS4 sucks. I can hate PS4.
I didn't yours explode recently?
It did, dude. I was so mad, dude. Like I screamed at like 6 in the morning. Okay, so I was playing. Are you a big Final Fantasy?
I know of it. Like, I've played them before.
So Crisis Core came out, which was on PSP, and they remastered it, and they came out. So I was playing that, and then like halfway into the game, like the last day before my PS4 broke down, I stayed up like 14 hours because I was like, I know I'm close to the ending, so I was like, you know what, I want to get this shit done. So I finished all 300 side missions, and I just had to finish my last part of the boss fight, and then it's the ending scene is apparently really good. So I was playing the whole game to see the ending scene. I was phase 2 of final boss fight, and then I was like, all right, and after this we're done. And then I swing my sword and it just fucking stops. And like my PS4 makes this like weird cracking noise. It goes and it just shuts down, right?
Fuck.
And I'm like, okay, don't panic, it's fine. Like, cause it happened a couple times before. So I was like, I pressed the power button, doesn't turn on. I didn't even know how to turn on the safe mode. So like I had to search on Google and Reddit to turn on safe mode, trying to go in that way. Long story short, I spent like 2 hours trying to fix it. Didn't work. Nothing worked.
Fuck.
Nothing worked.
Okay.
So yeah, it was GG. So I just.
What did you do?
Turned everything off,
fix it,
unplugged it. I didn't fix it. So I like.
Really? Oh fuck.
I didn't fix it. So after that, I was like, dude, I have to watch the ending of that game. So like I was like in my bed watching the ending on YouTube on my phone. That felt so shitty, and I was
That
like
is
so
so
frustrated.
sad.
I spent the past like what 15 hours trying to watch the scene on a big TV screen, and I was watching on my phone. So I got pissed, and it was like I think it was like 9, 7, 8 or 9 a.m. Started looking online for PS5s, and apparently there was one PS5 at Target right in front of my house. So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna go buy it. So I just went there and bought it.
Well, I mean, at least you got a PS5, I suppose. Like,
I did, but
something good came out of this situation. Maybe you start to spend like
but about that
$500.
too. So I had the new God of War Ragnarok game on my PS4,
Right.
but then I bought a PS5, right? But then it was
Yeah.
like,
Can you play
oh, like
the
I don't.
PS4?
So that's what I thought. I was like, oh, it's
Yeah.
PS4 one, so I
Right.
probably have to buy a new one. So I bought the God of War bundle, set up my PS5, and apparently, if you pay $10, you could upgrade your PS4 version of the game to a PS5 version.
Oh, okay. Not
So
the worst, I guess.
I have a free God of War Ragnarok PS5 version. If you want one,
Oh, I haven't
Jack,
got
I
a
could give it
console.
to you.
No, I
You don't
haven't
have
got a
console?
console. No, not anymore,
Oh
bro.
really? Oh
No.
wow.
I was an Xbox gamer, but I bought the Xbox One when it first launched, but that was it. Then I've just been tied to my PC
Yeah.
ever
I mean, like
since.
nowadays you could just play everything on PC, right?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, even like Halo is out on PC, right? So it's like,
Yeah.
I mean, Infinite's not that great, unfortunately, but so it's
God
not
of
too
War is
bad.
actually really good. I've been enjoying
Yeah,
God of War.
didn't it get Game of the Year? I'm pretty sure too.
Oh, did it? I have no.
Game
I was
or
in
like
Korea, I
some
remember.
awards. Oh yeah, that's
I
true.
was in
Yeah,
Korea the whole time.
it
So
definitely got some awards because like everybody was like, "Holy shit, this game's like the sickest thing ever fucking released." Like, yeah, New God of War's are crazy. The old ones are pretty good. I did play the old ones. Did you have
yeah, the old one was good too.
Did you have consoles when you were growing up, or were you like a PC
Oh
gamer?
yeah. No, because I started gaming even before PCs were a thing. Like my first ever gaming console was the very first Nintendo. Uh,
Oh, the NES, right?
where the disc or it was like a pack, but it's not like the thing that you put in this way, but you have to slide it in.
Yeah, the NES, the SNES or the NES, the Nintendo
NES?
Entertainment System or the Super Nintendo Entertainment System.
No, it wasn't the Super. It was like the very first one. Yeah,
The
NES,
NES.
Nintendo Entertainment
Oh yeah,
System.
the
Yep,
NES. Oh yeah, yeah,
yep,
yeah. Okay.
yep. This was my very first gaming system. Starting on that, and then like I had a Game Boy. It wasn't even color
Oh, you said the
when Game Boy
original like
first came
brick.
out. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, the brick. And like I started playing Pokemon when Pokemon first came out in Japan, because our neighbor was from Japan, and
Oh
it
shit.
was a Japanese family, and like we grew up together. So like their kids and like us, like our family were like super close. Like their mom bought us like a Japanese Pokemon, but of course me and my brother, we don't know how to speak Japanese, right? So we literally played the whole game. We literally played the whole game. We beat the whole game without understanding anything. Like we were so like
What?
what we would do is whenever we would save probably like every minute. Every
Right.
couple steps we would save. And if you level up, and if you're learning if your Pokemon is learning a new move, if it didn't do damage, then we would just restart the game. Play again.
Oh my god.
That's how we beat the game.
What the fuck?
um
That must have taken you forever.
So like I think it was like our second playthrough where like we found online like someone like translated the whole game and whole dialogue.
Oh wow.
And I think this was even I'm pretty sure we found this on like DOS. It wasn't
No,
even
not MS DOS. Surely, no, not in
I don't know.
1999. You'd have had a Windows 98.
No, it
Surely.
was 1999. It was like it was like 1999.
Windows 98 then probably.
Probably 98. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, my brother found it. We got in hella trouble because we were like printing like hundreds of pages like online. So we looked through it and we were like understanding the dialogue and everything. We're like, oh, this is cool. We love it. And then I just like fell into Pokemon. And then we moved to the States. When we moved to the States, it was when Pokemon the English version came out. So I was
Oh,
very
okay.
popular in elementary school. Like I didn't speak any English, but people loved me because I already have beaten the game and like I knew
You knew
you could get
everything.
I knew everything. I knew how to get Gengar, and like I
Oh,
knew how
okay,
to get
yeah.
like Alakazam. So
Wow,
like
you would
people
have
were like,
been
oh shit.
actually the most popular kid in school.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh
yeah, I
yeah.
know
I
how to get
was. I
Alakazam,
was.
Gengar. You just have to
Yeah.
trade. Like, yeah, I've
Yeah.
done
Yeah.
it before. It's fine. Like, I've had the game for a year, so fuck you.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
wait. When what age did you move to the States from Korea?
I moved here when I was 9.
Oh, okay.
9. I think it was
Right.
19. When did I move here? It was 1999, December.
Oh yeah. So just after Pokemon was released in the West, then.
Yeah.
Yeah. Damn. That's sick. Did you you said you spoke no English when you came over. Were you actually living in Seoul at the time, or was it you a different province?
Yeah, I was living in Seoul. So
Oh, okay.
right above the river, there's
okay.
there's a little town called Dongbuicheondong.
Okay.
You're not gonna be able to say
I
that.
don't know where.
Do you know where Yongsan is? Yongsan?
Yongsan. I know where Yongsan is.
Yeah, it's really close to Yongsan.
Oh right. Okay. Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
That's where I lived. That's where I was born and raised, and then moved here to Diamond Bar. Oh shit! Did I just dox myself?
Yeah. No, Diamond Bar's fucking huge, dude.
Oh, it's not that huge, bro.
It's not that big, but
it's not that big.
I'm pretty sure you've said it on broadcast before.
I did.
Yeah. I mean, a general area I think is fine as long as you don't leak your fucking postcode or zip code, sorry, and your door number. I think it'll be fine. Don't worry. Don't worry.
I can't go down alone. I know where Jaws lives. Everybody.
Oh shit. I'm gonna get held hostage. To be fair, I don't know where Danny lives, so I can't even like reverse dox Danny. So fuck. I'm screwed, everybody. Unlucky.
No, I don't know your address. But
no, you don't.
No.
Ha.
I know what city you live in.
You do.
Yeah.
And roughly maybe the road. Maybe.
Probably the road too.
Yeah.
Yo, when are you gonna invite me to your house? When are you gonna invite me to? Dude, I want to see your fish. How many fishes do you have?
I have in total 21. No, 23.
23.
6 Hillstream Loach, 6 Cherry Barb, 5, 6, 12. 5 is 17. Maybe not 23. Yeah, 5 Chili Rasbora, which are very small, and then 3 or 4 little like Otto Sinkless. They're called. They're very small. So they're all pretty small fish.
I have a question. You know how if you have a cat or a dog, and if you're going on a vacation, go somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, you could bring your pet to someone else, to a friend or somewhere, and they could like watch over your pet for you, right? What do you do with fish?
There's a few things. Everything is set up on a timer. So my lights are on a timer. The CO2 that I used is on a timer. And I have a auto top off because the water just evaporates over time. And for my big tank, I've got a thing that if the water falls below a certain level, every morning it will come on and just spit more water back in, so it tops it up. That's fucking sick. Goddamn, dealing with evaporations. Because my tanks don't have lids. Because lids look ugly in general.
Okay.
Yeah. So
you don't have a lid? What if you? What if your fish decides to commit suicide? Be like, hey, I'm done with this. They just jump out.
They're happy. As long as your fish is happy, they won't jump out.
Oh, really? Oh, shit. So my fish wasn't happy when I had a fish that I got from Pet Mart when I was in like elementary school.
Oh, really?
And one day I came back from like school and they just was on the ground.
Yeah. I mean, it does happen, to be fair, even if they are happy. That's just the nature of having fish, but I've never had a fish jump out on me.
Oh,
ever.
okay.
Yeah. Just because the water's very clean, like for the fish, right? And yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Then you just need someone to feed them, but they can go without food for. You could probably not feed them for like a week. I think it'd be fine, just in general.
A week, really? Oh,
yeah, wow. Probably. Because fish in general, most fish that aren't like the Hillstream Loach that I have and the Otto Sinkless, which like eat algae off the rocks and the everything.
Oh, okay.
They're fine. Like they can be fine for a long time alone, but like the fish just kind of swim around in the like the main body of water that aren't like attached to surfaces. They're scavengers in the wild. They're like opportunistic feeders. They don't have people that regularly come and feed them, you know. So you can leave them for a little while.
Eat. If they go hungry or some type of fish, don't they like eat each other?
Maybe. Yeah. Probably. Like bigger fish probably would do that. Yeah. Fuck it.
I don't know, dude. A fish. It seems a lot of work. It seems like it's a lot of work, man.
It's not that much work if you have
like water, CO2. I didn't know fish. You have to like take care of their, like,
CO2 is not for the fish; it's for the plants.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Okay. So it's like I've got.
Well, the plant is for the fish too, no?
Yeah, the plants help.
Yeah, so
filter the tank.
basically.
Yeah, I guess the CO2 is kind of for the fish, yeah. But the CO2 just makes the plants go crazy and makes certain plant species go really red.
Yeah. I need to, invite me over. I need to go
Okay.
take a look. It looks very
I love my
amusing.
fish, bro. You see that big white box on the floor?
Yeah.
That's another tank. I've got a new one.
You bought another tank?
I bought another one the other day without thinking.
How big is that?
This one's a 21, 22 gallon. Long. It's a long one. I've got a 20 gallon. My main one's a 20 gallon right now, which is a big cube. And then that one's a long one. So I'm going to make like a river. A river. It's called a biotope. Just like if you looked in a river, what would you see? Oh, you'd see these kind of plants, these kind of fish. And
I can't even imagine a river. When was the last time I saw a river? I don't remember.
In LA, fucking sewage canal, like fucking.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. Yeah. Okay. Not an LA river.
Yeah. Concrete.
Concrete. Used heroin needles.
Dirty water.
Maybe.
Yeah. Hey, no, that's NorCal, man. SoCal, we're good.
That's not true.
That's NorCal.
So
we're different.
We're different.
We're different.
Would you ever? Because you've got a dog, right?
Yeah. I had 2 dogs.
Right.
Now I have one. One passed away last season.
Oh, okay. Rest in peace.
She had a good life.
That's good.
She was 17 when she died, so I like grew up with that dog. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like old for a dog, right?
Yeah, she was a miniature schnauzer.
Oh, okay.
And one of her sons, he's still alive, but he's getting old too, so he can't really see well. But yeah, he's still alive.
Oh.
So like my schedule, my daily routine was almost just like taking care of 2 old dogs.
Yeah.
For the past
That's
couple of
cute.
years. Yes. And then I was super sad when the dog died, but now I'm just like, yeah, no, she had a good life.
Yeah. I mean, everybody passes eventually, and
yeah,
as long as they were happy and they they were, so it's all good. Yeah, because
for sure. I don't think I'm gonna get a pet after my other one.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. Would you get a pet?
It's so much commitment.
Yeah, especially like cats and dogs and stuff.
Yeah, like after 15, 17 years of having a pet, like one thing that I did well, or our family did well, was we kept their food and their exercise time consistent over the past 15 years. It was 8 a.m. breakfast always, 6 p.m. dinner always. So and we would go outside, take them outside, probably 3 to 4 times a day.
Oh, okay.
Then because of that, there's so much limitations. Every time I was going out, if my parents aren't home, then I have to come back and take care of the dog. So yeah. After
a big commitment.
Yeah, after he goes bye-bye, I don't think I'm gonna get a pet. Too much work.
That's pretty fair. I always think of that with cats as well. Someone has to look after them. With dogs, it's someone has to take for the walk and shit like that. But cats you have to feed all the time.
Cats? Yeah. Cats aren't they easier because they could just feed themselves, clean themselves.
You don't need to walk the cat, I suppose. Yeah. You just need to kind of feed it and stuff. But even with my cats back in the UK, or one of them passed away last year as well. Oh
man.
But that's all right. Yeah, I mean, they had a good life, a long life. They just died of old age. They would have this rotating food dish that was cooled, that you put an ice pack in the bottom so it would stay cool. And every day it would click round, and then it would reveal another plate of food for them.
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah, you can leave them alone for a few days. It's not too much of a problem. But still,
dogs, you can't do that.
Dogs, you can't do that. You need to walk them. You need to feed them all the time. So it's a big commitment. But that's why I've got fish. I love fish, but fish are so easy to look after if you just kind of know and you set the tank up.
It doesn't seem easy, man. It does not seem easy.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it, but then when it's running, there's not much work at all. Water change once a week, but then I can because I have
that's a lot of work. How many tanks do you have?
3.
So
I don't do water changes on one of them. I do a water change on one of the tanks maybe once a month, because that tank is 99% plants.
Oh, wait, didn't you say one of your tanks is 20 gallons or something?
I have 2 20-gallon tanks. Yeah, so that was a 21
How do you
on the
clean
floor.
that?
Well, I don't need to clean it that much. You know, I'd like change the water and
You just said it's once a week. Oh.
Yeah, I change the water, but then I don't really need to clean the rocks or like the substrate or anything because the plants just suck in all like the waste and the bad nutrients, like the nutrients and like any like anything in the tank.
But
like,
you still have to take out the fish, move them to a different. No, you don't.
No, just.
Don't you have to drain out the water?
I drain the water out, and then with my auto top off, it just tops the water back up.
Oh.
Automatically, yeah. Because before I had to get a fucking bucket and like pour it back in, but then I got this auto. It's just a little pump, and then I just take the hose and I move it to each of my tanks, filling them up again, and and then pop it in the big one. It fills all the way back up to the top, and done. Yeah, super easy.
And you got to do that 3 times a week.
Once a week.
Once a week, but 3 of them a day, right?
One of them I do every month, and then the other 2 I do weekly. Yeah, but like it takes half an hour, and I really like doing it. I think it's really therapeutic.
Oh, okay.
It's I don't know,
wow.
and like trimming the plants and shit like that. It's it's pretty.
No, that seems a lot of work.
Yeah, I mean, for someone that's not interested in it, definitely a lot of work. Like when I get this other tank set up, it's going to be a lot of work, but I love like doing that. I think it's therapeutic. I think. Relax.
Are you ever gonna get a mini shark tank?
Dude, I would love a like giant 300-gallon, 400-gallon saltwater to get a epaulet shark. They're ones.
Aren't they like small? Yeah. Aren't they like really small sharks?
They grow to like my hands are literally off camera now, but like they grow to like this big kind of thing, you know.
Like this big.
Yeah, like that big, yeah. But they're bottom dwellers, so they don't need the vertical movement. So as long as your tank has a good like footprint on the ground, like as long as it has a decent sized bottom, they can live very happily in a 400-gallon. But like still, a 400 fucking gallon tank is huge.
I can't even imagine. I honestly don't even know how big 400-gallon tank is.
A lot of fucking water. Like, and
is it like those tanks that you see when you go to a Chinese restaurant?
Oh, they're not 400. They must be like, they're probably like 40 gallon. They're probably like 40,
is
50,
it? Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Oh,
imagine like a 400 one. Like they're big. They're big. Yeah. But an epaulet shark, they're fucking sick. But the problem is it's salt water, so it's way more expensive. You're also keeping a fucking shark, so that's fucking expensive, you know.
Do you need like a special license to like keep a shark? You know, like certain pets. Oh, you don't.
Which is crazy to me. Which is crazy.
Oh wow.
Like, I think with sharks and species like that, although most sharks you buy in fish stores now, epaulets and bamboo sharks, which are like, they kind of look the same. They're different, but they kind of look the same the way they are. You don't need a license, and they're bred in captivity. They're not taken from the wild.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is fucking sick. Like, I would never buy fish taken from the wild. I bought mine from like breeders in California. And the fish stores that I go to buy them from like breeders. They don't buy them from they don't buy them from people that catch them from the wild.
So interesting. Wait, so and I never thought of it. Like freshwater and saltwater. Yeah, like if you think about it now, that makes sense. But like
saltwater is
really
that side of the hobby is way more expensive because you need to measure all of the like salinity of the water for a fucking start, and then you need to keep coral and like things alive in the tank. You need to track parameters and shit.
Just go to Redondo and just get some salt water and just
people. You laugh, but like people do that.
Oh really?
People, some people swear by using only salt water from the ocean.
Okay,
they'll go down to the ocean and just take water from the ocean, and they'll use it in their tanks because it already contains like bacteria and stuff that you need. So you don't need to add a whole lot of extra stuff to it. But some people swear by that shit. But the problem is it's like parasites in the water, etc. Like some people love it, some people hate it. Yeah.
Kind of sketchy if you're using
just buckets. Fucking, you go down to the beach and you start fucking getting it, and you
like bring it in your car and just
you just got giant buckets in your fucking SUV full of salt water from the sea. Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's expensive. I would love to get a saltwater tank, but not right now. Not when I have a more stable, like, you know, fucking, I'm not renting an apartment, you know, maybe I'd get one, but
same. Stability.
It's tough.
That's what I want, man. It is tough.
It's tough.
Life is tough.
have you like considered moving on, like moving out from Diamond Bar at any one point, or like even moving back to like Korea? Like, have you ever thought about that?
Not Korea, but I was gonna move out last year. Um, but I don't know. Like right now, the rent is just too crazy too, and I don't want to get a roommate.
Right, yeah.
Just I'm like looking for the right time, but soon I think I'm gonna move out soon.
Where would you move to? Where do you reckon?
Any recommendations?
Where I live.
Yeah, how's over there?
It's nice, dude. Apart from what happened the other week.
Yeah, dude, that show was crazy.
It's crazy sad, man.
Dude,
Just to make
you
listeners aware, this is recorded on the 8th of February, and a week and a half ago, the Monterey Park shooting happened.
Yeah.
Just to make people aware, but that was wild.
Yeah.
Very, very sad. Very sad what happened. We were pretty scared too, because we live near that.
Crazy world. Yeah, I mean, like, I'm pretty sure you're like super close, right?
I am kind of close to the point where I'm like, I'd be scared. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's still in like the area that I live, so it's like, oh shit.
Yeah. Dude, Monterey's
not great. And apparently that's like the first time something like that's happened here in fucking years. Years and years and years, which is crazy because it's quite quiet.
Yeah. Usually Monterey Park's very quiet and very safe.
Yeah, like Alhambra area, kind of, it's nice. Pasadena's also super nice.
Pasadena's nice.
It's expensive.
It's expensive, yeah. Everywhere is expensive right now, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Downtown.
I'm so
even K-Town is so expensive too. Even like where I live right now.
Yeah.
It's pretty expensive. Yeah.
It kind of puts you off. I'm a little bit jealous because I wish I was living with my parents, not paying as much rent as I am right now, because it feels pretty bad.
But my parents did raise the rent, quote unquote, rent this year.
Oh, fuck.
So it's literally but
it's cheaper than living on your own.
Out.
Yeah, exactly. And you
not that much cheaper anymore, but it's still cheaper. That's why I'm thinking about moving out. Honestly, like I'm just like, fuck, man. If I pay like literally a couple $100 more, I could just
live somewhere else,
get a house.
Yeah,
but then there's like I have to buy new furniture and stuff, so there's extra
electricity, internet, and like your gas or whatever. You're still paying a lot more at the end. But it is nice to have your own place.
Yeah, it is.
It is nice. So yeah, I mean, you're open to kind of moving anywhere. That's one of the benefits of working in esports too. Would you move out of California, or would you stay in California?
I don't know where I'm gonna go though.
Yeah.
Where else can I go? I'm not gonna, for sure. I'm not going to New York. Screw that.
Fuck that. Yeah.
My brother is in Denver.
Oh, okay. People
maybe I should go there.
People in Denver.
Yeah,
people in esports at least.
But the thing is,
Vegas?
like for us, we can't do it remotely because like I'm on the desk with like Zoe and them.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, a little bit more difficult unless you want to travel from Denver every fucking week, which it would be infinitely more difficult than just being in California.
If only I knew how to cast, dude. I think casting is like the hardest job. How the fuck do you talk for like literally sometimes it's like an hour, right? Hour-long games.
Yeah, sometimes. Yeah, it depends how long the games are. Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I don't know. I just like talking. I think all of us like talking and like the sound of our own voice.
I hate my voice.
What?
I fucking hate my voice.
Why do you hate your voice?
I don't know. It just sounds weird.
You've been in showbiz so long.
I never got past that phase where like you have to constantly listen to yourself and then like always just fucking bothers me. I never got over that stage. Just like
really,
why does my voice sound like that? Voice sounds so punchable. I just want to punch that
punchable guy. Okay, I wouldn't describe your voice as punchable, being honest. Whether it's because I'm your friend or not, but I don't know. I mean, yeah, everybody hates their own voice at some point, but you just
But like
have to listen
sometimes
to it.
it's like you have to get you have to listen to it, you have to get used to it, and
Yeah.
and if that happens, you kind of get over it. I never just got over it. I like cringe every time I talk. I'm like, oh.
I just think you sound like Danny. Just you've got your own voice. Sounds fine to me. You speak. You're not like high pitched or anything. You're not anything like that. So it's all right.
I'm not really low pitch either. It's like
No, you're in the middle.
Middle.
Yeah, I think that's fine. As long as you're understandable on camera, which you are, so it's okay. As long as you can speak and look at camera, it's all good.
It's not unique enough.
Unique? Okay, how would you want it? Describe the dream voice, your dream voice. How would you want to sound?
Like a sexy, like this kind of voice.
Oh.
Hello, everybody.
Maybe you just put that on. When you get high for next season, you just start putting on that voice and just say, yeah, I smoked a 40-pack every single day.
No, but some people have a really nice voice. Like, I think you're one of them. Mitch's voice is really nice to listen to.
Yeah, I'd say so. Normally, the deeper the voice is, depending, right? It can't go like too deep. Although you could be like, oh, what's his name? Corpse Husband? No. Is that his name?
Oh, no.
He's like
really dope.
Yeah.
That's a little bit too much for me.
Yeah, that's really deep.
Yeah.
But like, as long as it's like, yeah, not. It's on like a guy's end anyway, obviously. But as long as you're not like screeching, like it's fine. Also, the accent helps sometimes too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, and like your accent too. I want your accent.
Oh, an English accent.
An English accent.
All right, okay. Well, move to the UK for 40 years. Maybe you'll get it. I don't know.
40? Did you say 40 years?
I mean, I'm not sure. How long does it take to lose an accent? I don't even know. It's
Bro, if I move,
long time.
If I move right now, after 40 years, I'm gonna be fucking 73, bro.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. Maybe it's a bit too long. You could probably train an accent though.
No, I don't think you can. Yeah.
It depends. It depends. I don't know if you've ever seen that American, whether it's true or not, but American mums complaining that their kids now sound British because they watch Peppa Pig. Because Peppa Pig is British.
Well, it sort of started with Harry Potter, didn't it?
It wouldn't surprise me. Yeah.
I remember I was like trying to copy like English accents when I was in like middle school, high school, after watching Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
But
how did that go?
Oh no, not good.
No? Oh, what the hell?
No
English accent? You've got come on.
Potter.
Good.
Yeah. Water. What's like a good sentence that I could say if I
a good sentence that you could say. I don't know.
To like pick up girls.
To pick up girls? What, with an English accent?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. I don't even know. Depends where you want to be from, I suppose. You don't want to be from up north, I'll tell you that right now. You won't be able to be understood.
How does that northern accent sound like?
Wow. I mean, if you talk to someone from Glasgow, which is way up north, of course, in Scotland, you won't be able to fucking stand him. Okay. No one can understand him. The accent is called Glaswegian. You cannot understand them. If you ever like go on YouTube and type in Glaswegian accent, good fucking luck. You need subtitles. And then like Manchester and stuff. Liverpool. That's a Liverpudlian accent. Liverpool.
Oh, Liverpool.
Liverpool.
No, Joss, I want your accent.
Liverpool.
English accent.
English. Just generic southerner accent. That's my accent.
Southerner.
But I don't say water. I say water.
Water. See?
Water.
I think how you guys use that word, like the T. How you guys pronounce the word T? Yeah, it's kind of cool.
How do Americans say water? Oh, water. D-U-R-R-D-U-R. Yeah, water. Water. Yeah, water. Just got to pronounce the T's. That's what it is.
Water.
That's the classic. London. Water.
London.
Water. London water. King's Cross.
I'm cringing as I say it.
You are now arriving at King's Cross, Buckingham Palace.
Buckingham Palace.
Okay. You're close, Danny. All good. Just a few more tens of years and you
next off season, yeah, I'll go there. I'll go Where should I go?
Where would you want to visit?
I don't know. I've never been to that side of the world.
What, like Europe and stuff?
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
never. So I
Wow.
kind of want to.
Where would you want to go in Europe then? If you had the choice.
Any recommendations?
Depends what you like. Do you ski?
No, I don't. I don't ski.
No? Fuck. I've got a lot of good skiing recommendations.
Up in LA, we don't see a lot of we don't see a lot of snow here.
Oh, you got Big Bear. We got Big Bear.
Big Bear is, yeah. We got
It's not like the best.
we got Mountain High, yeah, but that's like fake snow.
Fake snow, yeah. I mean, if you want somewhere cold, if you want somewhere fucking beautiful, to be fair, Switzerland, Austria, like in like the center of Europe, like those kind of countries, the small countries. Austria is a fucking crazy beautiful place. Same with Switzerland.
Swiss chocolates.
Swiss chocolate goes crazy.
Yeah.
It goes crazy. Obviously, so will tell you all about it. But yeah, Swiss chocolate goes fucking sicko mode. Well, I worked at an event in Switzerland once at the, oh my god, it was like a car showroom place, and we were doing like a League of Legends event out there. But the balcony from where we were standing and like hanging out before the show, you could see the fucking mountains in the back.
Ooh.
And it was like this giant lake and then just a mountain range. And it was completely clear skies. So you could see every single bit of detail on the mountain. It was fucking awesome.
Yeah, I saw this Korean dude, like YouTuber. He was like doing he went to Switzerland and doing a vlog. Yeah, it looked amazing.
Yeah, it's so good.
Beautiful.
The only thing though is that it's quite expensive, Switzerland. If you live there, it's not expensive. But if you visit, it's quite expensive because their minimum wage and like how much people earn is like way higher than a lot of Europe. So you go there and you're like, holy shit, like this. It's like sometimes California is sometimes cheaper than Switzerland. With like food and stuff. Yeah, it's
That's
insane.
Crazy.
I know. I remember playing like 20 euros at one point for like a bowl of ramen. And I'm like, this is like good ramen to be fair, but I'm like, god damn. Normally you're paying like, well, this was also a few years ago. Inflation hadn't hit yet.
$21, $22 almost. Oh,
yeah. What? I'm not sure the exchange rate back then, but yeah, it was expensive when we went. But when you live there, it's okay.
Yeah.
So,
I mean, like talking about like how expensive things are, but like on the other side, like when I went to Japan, yen was so cheap.
Oh really?
It was so cheap. Like everything was so cheap for me because like I went from America, so like US dollar to like yen was like it was good. So everything was super cheap.
Did you end up buying much stuff out there when you were there? Like physical things, not like food.
Oh yeah, I did a bit of shopping. I bought some shoes and jeans and like stuff. Yeah.
Hell yeah, I miss Japan, man.
Japan's so bad. I honestly kind of want to live in Japan.
I would be there right with you, Danny. 100%.
Japan is so fucking nice.
Love to live there. It's very expensive in Tokyo. I looked at a lot of like housing videos and like people buying houses and shit. I'm like, oh my god. But it is beautiful.
Dude, it's so pretty.
What's your favorite thing to do there when you go?
We could can we teach English?
We could teach English in Japan. Easy, yeah. You could teach English too.
They're not gonna hire me because I look Asian, dude.
What? Just because you're Asian, you're not gonna get hired? I don't think that's true. I think they'll be fine with you speaking the English language and that's it.
No, but okay. If I'm like Japanese and I speak English, then I think I could get hired. But like I don't speak Japanese and I'm Asian, I don't think that's gonna fly, man.
But you speak English well, so like it's fine, and I speak English well, so I don't think that would be too much of an issue. You'd be like, I am American, but Korean.
You know? I think there's a better way.
Okay.
I just have to find a Japanese girlfriend here and then just move.
That's a smart idea, actually. You marry her, she has citizenship in Japan, and you get a green card for Japan. Bam, you've done it.
Bam, boom.
And then you work in a 7-Eleven or something.
Done. Yeah. Yeah, I'll work at a convenience store.
Yeah,
do they call it conveni or something in Japan?
Conveni? I don't know. What, the Japanese word for it? I have no clue.
Yeah.
Family Mart is what I call it. I love Family
7-Eleven.
Mart. 7-Eleven, Family Mart. Dude, they are
There's one more.
Japan.
What's the other one? Lawson. There
Oh,
you go.
Lawson's. Yeah, you're right.
Lawson's, yeah.
Man, they go hard on their like
Yo,
baked
Lawson's,
goods
yeah,
and shit.
like bread is so good.
Ooh, it is amazing. Amazing. I cannot wait to go back, man. I want to go back so bad.
I honestly kind of want to go back already.
Yeah. I would if if esports didn't start like relatively soon, I'd be back.
I mean,
want to go
honestly,
next off season.
can't you move to Japan and cast from there?
Oh, I need a visa.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. And then I'll be
all
shitty times because it'll be NA times.
True.
But, if I don't get hired this year, I get fired, like, fuck it, dude. English teacher in Japan, here I come. Bam. Easy game.
I think that's always like the hardest thing for like, people in esports, like for contractors like us.
Yeah.
Every off season is just like you get stressed. Like you can't control it, so like after a couple of years you're kind of getting better, but I remember like when I first started, like I was getting like panic attacks, man. I'm like, shit, what am I gonna do with my life? What if I don't get hired? Blah blah blah.
Yeah. Oh, for sure.
But it's always, honestly, it's it's something that we have to live with as contractors, right? It's just, yeah. But I hate it.
There's literally nothing you can do.
Yeah,
like you just wait. But then, yeah, I get stressed quite easily. I don't know about you. And it's like, well, I don't get stressed easily. I get stressed about certain things rather easily. And I'd say like contract work and stuff is nerve-wracking because you're sitting there. And then if you hear about other people getting things, you're like, oh shit. And yeah, but I don't know. For me, I'm like, everything will be fine in the end. So you just kind of have to take as it comes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough. Would you prefer a 9 to 5 or do you like,
dude, honestly, for the longest time, I was like, fuck 9 to 5, but I honestly think it's the age. Like I would prefer 9 to 5 now. Like I want stability, And like I said, I love being normal. as long as I get out at 5 or 6, and then I have time to just get on Genshin and watch Twitch.
Okay. As long as you can pay Genshin and watch Twitch, Danny is fine.
Yeah, man.
As long as Danny, that makes Danny a free man. What would your dream job be, though?
My dream job?
If you had a 9 to 5. Yeah, if you had to pick a 9 to 5 job that you would do for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Honestly, I didn't think that far, man.
No, I think that's a pretty reasonable answer.
What? 9 to 5. Honestly, 9 to 5. Like, what would be your dream 9 to 5 job then?
Oh man, it depends if the money mattered. Because if the money didn't matter, I'd be like maybe working in like a fish store or something like that, or an aquascaping store or something. Because I really enjoy that. But then at the same time, I love Overwatch, but like I also love the design aspect of it as well. And I wouldn't mind working in like design or like the balance team or like the cheating team, the anti-cheat team and stuff like that. I'd really enjoy that kind of thing. I think that would be very fun. And you're working on a product that you love.
Like once your like hobby becomes work, would that still be considered your hobby?
Yeah, that's what they always say. They're like, well, if you love your hobby so much that you get a job in it, it no longer becomes a hobby and it just becomes work.
Yeah.
But I think it's the opposite.
Really?
If you end up, because like casting is a job, but it was a hobby obviously for a little while.
Right.
And I love it as much as I did when I started.
Oh, really?
And I still love it. Yeah, I still love it. I've grown to love it more because I appreciate the craft a lot more now. And it doesn't feel like work. I get up, I'm like, I just want to cast today. Like during the off season, I'm like, bro, I just want to be on camera fucking casting and shit. Not on camera, but like I want to be fucking casting shit. Give me some fucking games, bro. Get me on the fucking mic. Like I just love it that much. Yeah, so I don't really consider, as much as it is work, I don't consider it work. It doesn't feel like it. It just feels like I'm having a good fucking time. Yeah.
Okay.
So, yeah. If you had to pick, what would yours be then?
Mine?
The 9 to 5. Yeah. Not disregarding money. Like money is not a factor.
Oh, really?
It doesn't matter. Yeah. What would you want to do?
Well, my current hobby right now, I recently got into cigars.
I don't think you can smoke
I want
for
to
a
work
living.
at a no. I want to work at a cigar shop.
Oh, okay. Right.
Yeah.
Cigars. Aren't they? How bad are they for you?
Honestly, I don't think they're not healthy, but I don't because like you don't inhale the smoke
Yeah, you just have it
in your mouth, and
in your
it's
mouth,
literally
right?
for like the scent and like for the taste of it.
Right, right.
I, I mean, I can't say it's good for you. It's nicotine, right? It's still nicotine, but
Yeah.
yeah, I got into it stupidly because cigars are so much cheaper here. But I got into it because I was in Korea because of
Oh,
my couple
okay.
friends, and then yeah, it's just like it's very soothing.
Soothing. I
Smoking,
mean, yeah, I
like
guess it would.
smoking a cigar, it's like yeah, and it tastes really good. Some of them like it all tastes different. It's kind of fun.
Okay. So cigar shop then.
Yeah,
Just advising people what
cigar
cigars they
shop,
like.
and if it's my shop, then you know what, I actually I want to have like my own shop, and
Okay.
like sell cigars and like play like it's like a lounge, and like so I could like play music that I want to play. Yeah.
Yeah, they probably have them here, right? I know they definitely have them in Korea.
Yeah.
But cigar lounges have got to be a Californian thing too.
There's one, yeah, there's one like pretty close by, but it's
Okay.
not like those nicer ones. There was one in downtown. I went to one in downtown. That one was pretty nice. But yeah.
Wow.
I don't know how I got into cigar in Korea, man. I lived here all my life and never smoked cigar ever. Not even once. Usually you do it in like here like when you're graduating high school, it's like a ceremony thing where
Oh,
you like smoke
really?
a cigar. Yeah. But I didn't even do that when I was graduating high school.
And you
Um
just, was it someone that you went out with maybe? Because I think I
yeah.
remember seeing those Instagram
Yeah,
stories or
yeah,
something
yeah, yeah.
with you like with the cigars and
With
stuff.
Changshik
Changshik,
from
yeah,
Leo,
Changshik,
yeah,
right?
with Changshik, he's the one who got me into cigars. Like he was
Oh,
like, oh
okay.
my god, dude, you gotta get into cigars, blah blah blah. And then yeah, and then when I got back, I went to a cigar shop, and then I realized that dude, everything in Korea was so overpriced. Like the
Really?
cigar that I was
Is it
smoking in Korea
import
was like
then, I guess?
no, I think it was yeah, it's like from like Davidoff's. It's it's imported and it's imported here too, but like I was smoking cigars in Korea like that were like $80, $90, right? Came back, I
Ooh.
saw the same cigar here, it was like 20,
Wow,
$15.
what the fuck?
Yeah.
That is
It's like, oh man,
crazy.
yeah.
That is a markup. Wow. You know what? A good job that would
But
make a fucking import export person importing Korean things, importing American things to Korea,
wait,
or
there's a
vice
lot of
versa.
those though. There's a lot of those,
Yeah,
right?
there are a lot of like online shops that will shop for you in certain countries. Like there's obviously it's massive in Japan, well like Mecca Japan and stuff like that. They'll like, oh, you want a figure or you want whatever the fuck from Japan, we'll buy it for you, send it to you, kind of thing. But they
Yeah.
charge like an astronomical
Yeah,
amount of money.
yeah, it's a lot of money, right?
I actually wouldn't mind doing that, to be honest. Import export of like products from Korea or from Japan. I think that'd be
Korea.
quite fun.
Wait, dude, do you like Olive Young? Have you ever been to
Olive Young,
Olive
yeah,
Young?
yeah, I like Olive Young.
They have a global site now, and if you order,
Oh, really?
they ship it to you literally like
Sheesh.
in a couple days.
Wow. Yeah, dude, the face masks from Olive Young go
Oh yeah.
crazy. They
They
go
sell literally
crazy.
everything. You know, like the Korean Olive Young store that you've been
Yeah.
in Korea. They sell everything online for the global one too.
What?
Yeah.
How
So
how
like I
big's the
remember
price markup though?
not that much. I think it's about the same.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cause like I bought some stuff from Korea and I was like I bought like a little more than I needed because I wanted to stock up on it. And then I went on the site and they sold everything. They sell everything online. So I was like, oh shit, why did I just bring some like so many stuff from Korea when I didn't really need it?
Wow, that's fucking awesome. I'm actually
Yeah.
look that up after this because yeah, the face masks are actually secretly OP for keeping your skin
They are.
good.
They are.
Like, goddamn.
And
I see.
it's good. I do it at least like twice a week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, your skin is very good. Mine's very dry. It can get very dry, especially in
Dude,
like the Californian heat.
I mean, I'm still fighting with acne at over 30, dude.
Really?
I've been,
It doesn't look that bad though at all.
I've been cursed with acne.
Have you tried any like? Well, obviously you've tried like medicine and shit, right? But
Proactive. I took like oral pills before. Just like I don't know. Now it got a lot better, but like, dude, like I never had any acne until college. Like high
Oh
school, I was
right, wow.
like everything just started happening in college, so that's why like I started like not going out because I got super self conscious. That's why I have like I have a lot of acne scar on my cheeks. Yeah, but I'm still fighting. Like I'm getting like acne on my chin these days.
Oh really? I wonder if it's a
It's like
genetic
an
thing.
ongoing thing. I think it is. It
Yeah.
is. Like when you're over 30, and it's not even like my whole neck. It's just like one side, like
Right.
here.
I mean, you can't really see there, so that's not the worst, I suppose.
I hate acne, man.
Yeah.
And my friends and I always get into a debate. They're like, my friends are like, would you rather have your face covered with acne or would you rather go bald? And I'm like, I would 100% go bald.
Yeah.
I would rather have a clean
You could
face,
rock the bald, I think.
no acne, and just I'll just go bald. I'll just wear a cap because I wear caps all day, every day, anyways.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm saying,
fuck
yeah,
it.
okay.
And you can't have a bad hair day or anything like that because you just
Yeah.
rock up. You got a fucking bald head.
But like people who are stressing over like hair, they think differently. Like they're like, yeah, they would rather like all of a couple. Actually, most of my friends say they'll rather have acne face.
Really?
Bald. Yeah.
I think I'd rather be
Right?
bald, right?
I'd
Because
rather be bald.
if you could just wear a hat. If you didn't like it, I didn't think I'd suit being bald, to be very honest. But like, you could just wear a hat if you didn't like it and shit like that. So
Yeah, you could cover it up, but if you have acne on your face,
it's
you're
tough
like
to get rid
limited
of.
to how or and like how you can't really cover it completely.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess it depends how bad it is too.
Yeah.
And that's what makes us for, baby. It makes us all look beautiful when we're on camera. God fucking bless. God fucking bless.
Makeup, yes.
God
Thank you
damn.
to our makeup artists and hair. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Honestly, dude, the makeup artists and hair people, especially the Overwatch League too, like goddamn goated. Absolutely fucking goated.
So we always need him. Like for me, especially, I need him because I get super self conscious, like about my skin. And yeah, Alyssa does a fantastic job.
Yeah, she's a beast. She's actually a beast. They're so good. Alyssa and Haley, who work with the Overwatch League doing makeup and clothing and wardrobe and shit like that, they are, yeah, shout out to them. They are amazing. They know exactly what, like, how we look as well with, like, different styles and stuff of clothing. And yeah, they fucking help us out like it's like nothing else. I can't really describe it. They just make us look good every time we get on camera. Thanks to them, we don't look ugly when we go on camera. Fuck yeah.
True. Especially for us, yes.
Yeah, it's true. And all the lights and shit. Dude, it's crazy. It's crazy kind of thinking about it too, because this was a long time ago, but the comment kind of still sticks in my head. It's like, why do you wear makeup? I'm like, have you ever been in front of like giant fucking lights that are searing fucking hot, screaming at your fucking face, and cameras that are super good and can pick up on every single tiny little pore in your fucking skin? There's a reason people wear makeup, because good God, your face would be like in shadow and like fuck.
Yeah. I think also like a good comparison is like when I do interviews, like probably like even grand finals when I was doing interviews with like players, our skin tones are different. I'm a lot whiter and I look better because I wear makeup and I do hair and everything, and they don't. Do they? I remember a long time ago.
Sometimes.
I remember a long time ago players had to do it. I don't think they do now though.
I guess it depends if they're on for a big segment. If they're not on for a big segment or like on the desk for a little while or whatever, they won't. But because if it's just interviews, it's like, okay, this is only like 5 minutes. Yeah, we're just doing this and they're leaving anyway, so it doesn't really matter. But yeah, makeup is a godsend.
Yeah.
And moisturizing too, good God. If there's one thing I wish I told my younger self, it would be moisturize every fucking day. Because Jesus Christ, please, your skin will thank you when you're like 50.
Hopefully my skin will thank me. I don't think it's gonna thank. I have the oiliest skin. Even right now, look at this. After like, how long has it been? Shit, it's over. It's over. It's already been an hour. We've been chatting for an hour already. What the hell? Really? Anyway,
time flies,
bro. Like, look how shiny I am. Like, I'm always like so oily.
It's easy to kind of clean up though, you know. But yeah, the little oil pads. I remember having those when I'm on the camera too, and they just like blotch pads or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't remember what it's called, but I
Yeah,
have it here too.
it's like just dab on your fucking forehead because otherwise you're like fucking sweating and shit like that. And I fucking sweat like crazy sometimes when I'm on stage or like when I'm like casting in a live arena.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I go, dude, fuck me, man. Like I was having this conversation with Swing Chip.
What are you drinking?
I just drink hella water, but like I
Oh,
just
really?
sweat. I just sweat like a ton. I don't know why. It fucking blows because it ruins
like,
shirts.
You go into this like mental like high. You're just like,
Yeah, maybe. And I'm just like,
yeah, I think it
fucking
is.
Amazon
Well, because
rainforest under my arms.
clearly you're not like you don't sound nervous. You seem fine. You're just like
It's more like me getting into it and shit, you know?
yeah.
Like
I think you're
I'm
just like,
really
very pumped. I think you get like
concentrated.
really pumped. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And I go, dude, it's bad. It is bad. And like I've ruined shirts before. Like if I like sweat too much and I wear it too long, I'm like, yeah, this shirt's getting fucked. Good luck. Good luck.
Did that was Necra surprised when she was casting next to you?
Okay, I'm not like dripping from my fucking underarms. like good god.
Your
Just
arms
like,
and
just
water
take my shirt off and wring it out, you know, like I'm not that bad. It could be, but I'm not that bad, luckily. I did used to wear this, I don't know if you've ever seen it, but this like it's like a medicated deodorant and it's a very small bottle and it's like a roll-on. You roll it onto your arms and it uses, is it iron or something? Yeah. And it blocks all the pores under your arms. So you literally stop sweating from under your arms. But
that sounds dangerous, bro.
The caveat to it is that your body needs to sweat, right?
Yeah,
so it will
sweat somewhere else.
Somewhere else. Yeah. So you don't sweat under your arms, but you'll sweat somewhere else. And it can be fucking anywhere. Luckily for me, it's just my back, my like lower back will start sweating like a ton. So I'm just like, it honestly is way more comfortable than like sweating from under your arms. Yeah. I mean, next time I do a live event, I need to remember to bring mine because yeah, otherwise it gets pretty bad. It can get pretty bad.
That just reminded me. I have a friend back in high school. Like he wanted like a beard. Right? Okay. He's Asian, and he had that Asian mustache like I do. I only get hair like here. I don't get it here. So like,
oh yeah, I'm the same actually. Only here.
What do you call it? He put those like cream that like makes your hair grow faster.
Minoxidil?
Yeah, he put it on like under his nose, like right here, right? And then it worked. He started getting a beard, like a full-on beard. Okay. But then he started losing hair from the back of his
the fuck? What, the hair just transferred from the back of his head to his mustache? Man. What the hell? So funny. Oh my god.
I know it's fucked up. Like he was like stressing over it for like for so long. But every time I see him, I just like crack up thinking about that. I'm like
got a bald spot because he had fucking hair on his mustache. That is ridiculous. I've never heard of something like that. What
your sweat thing just reminded me of that.
It's a trade-off, man. It's a trade-off. If he doesn't mind a little bald spot, he gets a full mustache and beard and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think you'd look good with a beard? I can't imagine you with a beard.
I've tried. Right. It's a little weird, but like I was bored one day, and then eyeliner? What do you call that?
Mascara?
The thing that like fills in your eyebrow.
Oh god. Yeah, like eyebrow pencil or something.
I got one. Yeah. I got one because Alyssa back like it was like 2021, like when we were still doing it from our home.
Yeah.
Like she said to like fill it in, blah blah blah. So like I got that, and like I was bored one day. And I was like, oh, what would I look with a mustache? So I used it on myself. I look pretty good.
Do you look good? Okay, I like that. Nice. Would you ever? Can you grow a mustache and a beard and shit like that, or you? Because for me, I'm patchy as fuck. Like I can't really.
I mean, if I had a full-on mustache, I would do it, but I can't. I just get hair like I get like whisker hairs here.
Yeah, right.
That's all I get.
Yeah.
So unfortunately,
awful. It sucks because I'd love to grow a beard too, but I just can't. Cause it's just patchy.
I heard that once you get older, as you get older, you get more hair. So maybe I don't know. We'll see. Maybe in like my 50s, I'll get a full-on mustache.
Danny with a fucking goat beard.
Hell yeah.
Down here.
Hell yeah, bro.
That'd be sick.
Full on. I'll be doing this. I'll be like,
you're like a fucking wizard. You're like Gandalf.
Yeah.
You remind me of those, just like those old men that their only personality trait is like cooked meats, you know? And you just fucking smoke meats in your back garden, but you have a really long ass beard and you got the fucking apron that says, I smoke fucking cigars and I smoke meat, and
I drink bourbon.
Woman,
and drink bourbon.
Drink bourbon and fucking that's all you do is just barbecue and smoke meat.
Listen to heavy rock.
Yeah, exactly. Heavy rock, fucking bourbon, meats, and that's it. Yeah, and then you invite your fucking homies round to cook out your fucking barbecue that you made from an oil drum. Yeah.
Honestly, that sounds like a life. That sounds like a good life. Honestly.
Hanging out.
Yeah, man.
Drinking, smoking meats.
I don't know about smoking meats. That's too much work. But drinking cigars and drinking bourbons, I've been doing that. Now.
You're already there. You're already halfway there.
I'm already there. I'm halfway there.
You just need the beard now.
Bourbon, yeah. I recently got into bourbons as well. Yeah, because
really?
I got into cigars. I was drinking bourbon. You know.
They pair well. Is that like that's a thing, right? Where whiskey? It's just like, the smokiness.
It does pair well. Like I think couple whiskeys pair well, but like it depends on your taste too. But yeah, that I honestly like smoking cigars with just coffee though.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, isn't nicotine a downer or an upper? Dude, I don't even know.
Nicotine upper.
Upper. Okay, so that with coffee is just like.
Is it an upper? Wait, actually, I have no idea.
Huh. One of them's an upper. No, it is an upper, right? Because alcohol's a downer, and then they say don't drink and smoke at the same time because you're just trying to get back to the fucking place that you were. And yeah.
So Google says nicotine acts as both a stimulant and a depressant to the central nervous system.
Okay, well.
Hell yeah, nicotine. Fuck yeah.
Flipping the coin, baby. Is it a stimulant today, or am I going to be mega depressed?
Yeah, it's like, dude, I love gacha games anyway. You know, nicotine is gacha. Like 50-50. Flip a coin. Yeah.
Flip a coin. In gacha, I think it's a little bit more like flip a million coins. If they all land heads, you'll get a 5-star fucking waifu.
I'm always happy because I started this new game.
Okay.
New mobile game. And then they're like rate up banner. Oh, what's wrong with my camera? There you go. The rate up banner is like you get like the 5-star, the rare character, and their like percentage is like right now like 6%.
Oh, okay.
That's huge.
That seems decent for a gacha.
That is a lot. Yeah, no, that is a big thing. So I was like, oh hell yeah, I gotta spend on this one. Like,
I gotta win.
I'm doing myself a disfavor if I don't spend right now.
Oh my god. Yeah, I think you're every mobile game developer's dream.
Yeah. No, but honestly, hey, I don't spend mindlessly.
Good.
I think about it. And like after a couple of years of playing gacha games, like I know what things I want to buy. Like those monthly packets I would always buy, but like I'm not a big only time I big spend is like when I get drunk.
Okay. Okay. Which is a lot now because you're into bro,
I remember grand finals. Genshin had a really big there was a really good character that was coming out on Genshin. And at the after party after grand finals, I got drunk and I spent like a couple $100.
Oh,
and I remember Johnny was like, he was so concerned. He like came up to me, like looked me in the eyes. I was like, Danny, you gotta stop doing that, Danny. It was like,
I know my limits.
$100.
Hey, we just did a big event. I mean, you can treat yourself. That's fine.
Yeah, right?
Exactly. Yeah. It's all about treating yourself at the end of the day. That's what my grandparents always used to say, right? It's like, hey, just treat yourself. Don't die with your money. Spend your fucking money on things that you like, you know? That's why I got a fish tank. Yeah, exactly. Don't run yourself into debt. It took
me a while to like actually like understand that concept of overspending, but now I do. It just
That's good.
If you think you're spending a little too much, you probably are. Just stop.
Yeah, you probably crossed the line.
Yeah.
Spend your money, but spend it wisely.
True.
On things that you love.
Save up money, guys.
Yeah, save money as well. Don't forget. Yeah, as long as you're saving money too, spending money is okay. Like, there's a distinction between.
I think like having like your goal, like I want to have this much in my bank account this year, and like setting that goal. And if you're over that goal, then you're good. I think that's how I did it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd say that's pretty safe. You do need savings though. I'd say. You know, that accumulates some kind of interest or like something. Otherwise, yeah, you're just going to get rolled. Especially in contracting work, right?
Rolled.
Well, you are. I mean, if you don't get your contract next year or
True.
like something happens, like
Yeah,
you
that's
want to
why
make sure.
you need to save. Like for us, like we need to save a little bit because
Yeah.
you know, if you don't get hired this year, you know, like sure you're gonna have to like find something else, but like if you don't, then you're fucked for a year.
Exactly. And that's just freelancing work in general. That's not even like esports. That's you could be a fucking plumber or an electrician. Like, and you're in need, but like you're still freelance.
That's what happened. COVID was so hard for me. It was rough, bro.
Yeah.
Like 2020 season I wasn't on Overwatch League, right?
I think you were, yeah.
Yeah. And then that's when COVID hit. So no K-pop concerts. Like everything that I did just was on a full stop, like for a whole year, over a year. Like I couldn't do anything. So I was like, dude, I was going crazy. I thought I was gonna die. I was like, oh wow. That was rough times, bro.
No, well, the employment rate spiked to something stupid. Like, and I don't think that would even account for like freelance people either. So it was probably higher because, like you said, you weren't getting gigs because you can't because nothing's fucking working or on.
Yeah. Like entertainment, like was like
it died.
Yeah, it died.
It fucking died. It was super sad. I know you said before you probably wouldn't move to Korea. Why is that?
Like Korean working environment is different,
right,
than the States. I don't know, but I honestly, it's been a while because I mean I've never worked in Korea, but I worked for a Korean company. Like even right before coming to the Overwatch League, I was like working for a Korean company as well. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's different. I just don't personally like it.
Yeah. The work expectations and how hard they work you and stuff.
Yeah, like you know how like nowadays it's a lot better, but like even when I was working, you know that like Asian like 9 to 5 job system where like, you know, if your higher ups aren't leaving, then like, you can't leave.
Oh, you can't leave. Yeah.
Yeah, like those kind of stuff. Yeah. It wasn't as bad, but there was a little bits of those as well, and I just didn't like that.
Yeah, because it was like working here, but for a Korean company. So like, that kind of like work culture still like seeps in.
Yeah, a little bit, and
ways.
also like you know, because like we had to like time some stuff with like Korea, so like I had to go
right, sure,
in the morning once, and then like you know, I was like things like that.
Like fuck that. I can't imagine. Like from the stories I hear about Korean work environments in Korea, like in Seoul, like some people are just worked to the bone. You could say that about anywhere, to be fair.
Yeah,
like game dev is quite similar, but yeah, in Korea it seems like mad.
But I heard that nowadays it's a lot better in Korea as well.
I mean, that's good. It's probably because the people that grew up with that are like millennials, so it's like, yo, fuck this. Like, what the hell? Like, why would we do this? So they're in charge, so like it's a bit easier.
But honestly, dude, like if someone's offering me a job, I think I would go to Antarctica.
Antarctica? You study?
I would go anywhere. I would go anywhere. If I'm like really like in dire need of finding a job, I don't think a country or a place I don't think it matters.
As long as you can work and live there, I mean. Yeah. Now, like you said, you just need to find Japanese girlfriend, then Japanese wife, and then you move to Japan. Easy.
Girlfriend, dude. I haven't had a girlfriend in so long.
How long has it been? Years, maybe? Months?
4 years.
4 years? Okay, so what, 2019, just before COVID?
Yeah.
Damn, that's a long time, Danny. I mean, it's not a long time. 4 years is nothing, but you don't need a girlfriend.
I don't need a. I've decided. I think I'm just gonna die alone. I'm gonna I'm gonna enjoy the single life, and I'm gonna say peace.
Oh, is that gonna be you on your deathbed? He's gone. I'll read your eulogy, Danny. Danny was a good man. He spent a total of $2.6 million on Gacha Games, and he enjoyed every single second.
Yep.
We'll send you off in the
bury me with my phone.
Yeah, I'll bury your phone on top of you, playing fucking Genshin until it runs out of power. Done. I can do that. That's not a problem. Or we'll cremate you and cremate you with your phone, so you'll be and you will be one. Easy. Easy.
Hey, I'm not that crazy about gacha. Maybe I am. Maybe
I don't know how deep the habit runs. I mean, as long as you're not like addicted.
No,
You
I
know?
don't.
Like you
I
said,
don't.
you set yourself spending limits, right? It's like, oh, I know I want this, so I'm gonna get this, and then I'm not gonna get anything else for like a month or like a few weeks or whatever. So as long as you're sensible with it, yeah. I mean, because that kind of, it's. I would say maybe it starts with gacha games. You could definitely argue that it's a bit of a slippery slope sometimes. I know a friend of mine that I used to work with. He like actually had a gambling addiction that I didn't realize, but his gambling addiction was like he didn't. We didn't have a casino where we lived, but his like gambling was gacha. But he would, when he would get depressed or like, because when I was working for him, this was years ago. His mum passed away, and he got like super depressed, like as you would, and he ended up spending like quite a lot of money on gacha games. And these were like old school gacha games too. These weren't like Genshin or anything like that. It was like at the time it was
probably
a
like
Marvel
Puzzles and
card
Dragons
game.
that I was talking about.
Yeah, I mean it could have been that too. Yeah, I remember it was a Marvel card game called Marvel. Not the new. There's a new one that I know Golden Boy plays, but it was like a very old one that I played with him. But I remember him spending a lot of money on that, and then he eventually got fired from the job because he was actually selling things from the work that we got from game publishers for free. So we'd get the things, the pre-order bonuses, and he'd sell them on his own on eBay. And then he got caught, and that's obviously, he got fired. But he needed that money because it was going into a habit. So yeah, I mean, you're definitely not at that stage, but I do think there's kind of a slippery slope where that can go to if you've got that kind of addictive personality.
I do, but I have a very addictive personality, but I get bored of things very easily.
Right.
So like Genshin now, like for me, it's like I probably don't even play more than 30 minutes. Like, and like if there's a new character comes out, then like I'll like spend a little bit to like try it out.
Yeah.
But like, I don't go. I don't go.
You don't go crazy on it, yeah.
I don't go crazy.
Yeah, as long as you're spending.
I don't think I've ever. Yeah, I don't think I've ever went that crazy. Oh, actually no. I did.
Actually no.
Actually, I did once.
How much is the most you've spent on like one transaction?
One trash, like one. There's a limit. I mean, if it's a packet, then you can only spend one transaction.
Oh, I suppose like for however many gems or whatever.
But like, if you do it like 5 times, that's 500, right?
Yeah.
But I've never done it. I've never spent 500 in a day. No, I've never.
That's good.
Because I don't have the balls to do that. So I'm like, I do like one.
You chicken out, yeah. I mean, that's a good thing.
And then next week I think about it again. Should I spend another 100? Fucking another 100. Like the total amount, I bet it's like the same. But like I like divide it, and it's the same thing. I think
it feels like a long time ago because it was like, it was a week ago, right? It's just like, yeah. Well, as long as you're not going overboard, like I said, it's fine.
Yeah, no, I haven't spent that much anyway. Like, Genshin now I don't spend that much. Blue Archive I don't spend. Tower of Fantasy I stopped playing.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I remember that was a big one when we were doing grand finals.
Oh yeah.
And then the Horse Girl one as well.
Oh yeah, Uma Musume. Oh yeah, I stopped playing that too.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to limit yourself to X amount of games as well.
Yeah, I think 2 gacha games is my limit. Once it goes past 2, it's like
you can barely keep track. I bet, of like different things that are happening within the games.
No, like you keep a mental like track. You're like, oh, I need to like raise this character. I need to get this, but like material, blah blah blah.
I wouldn't be able to keep track. I only play Overwatch. There's no shot. I barely keep track of that, to be fair. Nah.
Were you always good at Overwatch?
No. There was when I first started playing, I was plat. And then diamond.
You're good.
I was. That's average.
When I first started playing, I was bronze.
Everybody's got to start.
And now still bronze.
I did go up to
plat. No, I did go up to plat once. Yeah.
Okay, tank. Sick. That on tank, not surprised. Your tank's pretty mean, honestly.
But yeah.
Good.
Nowadays I just enjoy watching it more. I think honestly, out of all the esports, I think Overwatch is the most fun to watch as a game to watch.
There's a lot of
It
action
might
like
be a
all the
personal
time.
take, but I think Overwatch is the most fun. Like because of Overwatch, like certain FPS games I can't watch because it's too slow paced.
Oh, like tac shooters, like CS, Valorant, kind of thing. Yeah. They are very slow. Yeah, it's different because they're very slow, and then it's like a big like whoa crescendo, like man, shit's happening, diffuse, like oh bombs down, fucking diffusion, shit like that. With Overwatch, it's
Overwatch is just like on crack. You're like
it's like fight, and then there's a break, and then there's a fucking fight, and there's a break, and there's a fight, and it goes for fucking ever, and there's a break, and seriously, it's like ADHD Valorant, you know, like fucking go crazy and like all the time. Yeah, it's that's why
especially
I like it.
honestly like Valorant I could watch, but like
yeah.
Battleground.
Oh, PUBG.
PUBG?
Yeah.
Oh, I cannot. Dude. I cannot watch those, dude.
Battle royales in general, like the meta and like how you play them. Have you ever watched Apex Legends?
Apex is another thing that I can't watch either.
It's Apex, like ranked, and the game is night and day. From people say that about Overwatch too, but like Overwatch is like team fight break, team fight break, team fight break. Right. In Apex, you are just fighting the zone. You're just like, and then second to last and like last circle, there'll be like 10 to 12 teams alive in like the last circle or the second to last circle. And then fighting starts breaking out. There's no fighting early on. Whereas like when you play the game, there's fighting all the fucking time. And you make it to last circle and it's like maybe you and another team. Or like the game ends on second to last circle. But like, it's very different, but it's very slow at the beginning. At least.
I don't know. I got my brain's too used to Overwatch, so like, there's no immediate action. It's just like, I need something. Like, what am I watching?
No, it's cool though because it's like, oh, Nanoblade, like, oh, fucking Widow's going crazy, like, oh, Ryan hits a massive shatter, like, There's always something that's fucking going on, and like, that's hype. You love it. I love it.
It is. I love Overwatch.
It's good. It's giving us a job. PogChamp.
Hopefully this year as well.
Well, when this episode comes out, we might have been hired already, Danny. So it's all good.
True. Oh, yeah.
Good.
Oh, yeah. No. Yeah.
That's true. It's all good. Right. I think we'll end it here, Danny. An hour and 45. It's been a good chat. I appreciate you coming on.
Holy shit, dude.
Almost 2 hours. Yeah. It's been a good time.
Honestly, if you didn't stop, I could have went on for a good hour.
Me and Bren did an episode the other day. We had to take a break. We went for 3 hours.
You guys went 3 hours?
Yeah. It was crazy. I was like, this episode might be too long. But like, it was a good chat, you know? Like, so.
As long as you guys...
Bren loves to talk about Valorant and shit. And we talked about like ADHD and everything. So it was a good time. But man, I'd struggle to believe someone makes it through that entire episode. Because that is a lot of shit.
3 hours. I mean, you don't edit? You just straight up... Oh,
really? This is going straight upload, yeah. No editing.
Damn, all right.
No editing whatsoever. So you're going to be here live, raw in the fucking...
Nice.
Hell yeah. All right, Danny, I will leave your links in the description. Go check Danny out on Instagram and Twitter. Or use Instagram more than Twitter, so I'll put that at the top.
Yes.
For you. And go check out Mr. Danny Lim. It'll be a good time. And hopefully you'll see us both.
No, we will. Yeah, we'll be there next season. Hopefully.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.